61. They're not competition to me at all. I'm just giving reasons as to why there could be issues. I'm just putting it out there. Um, I'm just trying to
I
give
have
reasons.
another point. Maybe I could put this on the floor.
Okay.
As a woman, we have challenges as far as weight, as far as skincare, hair, this, that, and the third, right? When we have trans women, they're very intentional and they are changing things about themselves with great intention, right? But from a natural born woman, a lot of women, I'm not going to say most or all, but a lot of women, they struggle with their appearance. And I can say that most of them are lazy when it comes up to changing their appearance to what they want to look like when they look in the mirror.
I'm going to kind of disagree with that.
No, what I mean by that is when you go out or a trans woman go out, they're getting their hair done, they're changing things about themselves to make them comfortable. They're more intentional with it, is what I mean. And I think it could be a jealousy there when natural women can see a trans woman have a higher level of confidence about themselves. You understand?
No, because cis women and a trans, that's different when it comes to that type of thing.
Because I'm trying to figure out why I'm so bothered by what's outside of them. Let everybody be them. You know what I mean? Why is this such a concern about what like and why they doing it and trying to shame them? If that's who they want to be, they're human first before anything. You know what I mean?
Yep. And just say woman to woman. People are always looking and judging everybody else. That's just what people do.
Well, like I said, right? Like for me, I'm a passable trans woman, right? So I think what it is when we think of trans women, right? Like, and this especially in a Black community, they think of a man with a wig on, and right? In reality, there are trans women who you probably are friends with right now that you don't even know they are trans, right? At your job, who sits right next to you that you don't even know who are trans, right? There's trans women in your like trans women have been around many years. Like it's nothing new, it's nothing old. And when we have these conversations, and I hate when we have these conversations on topics, because the first thing, if I disagree or say something, it's she doesn't like Black women. She doesn't like women at all. This is what we're talking about because she's trying to be a woman, but she hates us. And that's not the case. I don't hate any woman, right? Just because you see me on this app, and one thing what Aries had said to me, which really, I really want to go back to, right? That really stuck with me. She said, you argue with women all the time on this app, and it's disgusting. And I said, Aries, but you do the same, but it's different. I said, what is different? You're a man, I'm a woman. Huh? So that's what really brought, like, I'm like, wait, what?
Thank you, Sam.
So for me, when we have these conversations, it's like a lot of people don't see trans women as women. They see them as men still, right? And if I was in Aries' face in the street, and I think what happened in Manny's live is that a trans woman had said that she had hit a woman or something like that in the store or something because the woman hit her and she hit her back. They expected that trans woman not to defend herself and nor to hit that woman back. You're absolutely wrong. I'm a trans woman. If somebody's in my motherfucking face as a trans woman who had an SRS, and the SRS is sex reassignment surgery, right? If I had an SRS, and it doesn't even matter about the surgeries or not, but if you're in my face, I'm gonna slap the shit out you first. And that's my motherfucking period. Y'all can take it up with the courts. Y'all can take it up with the judge. Y'all can take it up with the jail. Because at the end of the day, if I do get booked in jail, I will be in the women's facility, not the men's, because I have an SRS, right?
Yep.
So for me, if I say, "Oh, this bitch hit me," and I hit her back, guess what? I'm sitting right next to you in the jail cell, smirking at your ass. Because if you thought I was going to the men's prison, you're out of your mind. I'm actually going to go to the females' prison, right? Everything on my birth certificate, driver's license, passports, anything with an ID that says F, like gender on it, all mine says female.
But this is just like religion. It's just like politics. It's just like anything else. But this is what I wanted to say. A lot of people on this side of TikTok are not intellectually sound. They don't have common sense, okay? And you're speaking to a lot of ignorance. So when it comes up, first of all, the first thought is in a person's mind is, are they accepting of it? That's the first thing. Some people are not accepting of it. They will front and say, "Oh yeah, she cool," but deep down inside, they're not cool. You know, so that's the first thing. So they're not.
Let me mute. Mute real quick. Mute up. Sorry.
Yeah. So they're not being honest with themselves initially. So they'll sit around you, key with you, but deep down inside, they really don't like you. So that sounds to me like a personal problem. And you don't have to go around explaining who you are, what you are, why you did what you did, or what. You don't have to do that. But if somebody's disrespecting you, yes, you have to clap back. Yes.
But I feel these conversations, right? And maybe it's mixed for me, right? For me, it's mixed, right? I don't know. Maybe I might say I'm a hypocrite, right? Do I believe every trans woman should hit a woman? Absolutely not, because some people just transition tomorrow and then they slap a woman. I'm gonna look at you motherfucking crazy, right? I started my transition since I was like 13. Like I was young. I was very young. I was on T blockers, and then I was on T blockers. I started young. I got my hormones and my T blockers in the black market, right? Everybody knows my story. I got that from the black market. What's up, JJ? I got that from the black market. So like my transition is different from everybody's transition, right? Like, so if you bring another trans woman on this platform, her experience may be different from my experience, right? We all don't have the same type of transition experience, right? So mine is extremely different. Mine is extremely rare because, once again, I'm in New York City. So it's
you in my city, girl.
Period.
I'm from New York.
Okay, period. So you already know, like, for us, it's easy to find whatever we want, right? It's like, I'm not from the South where it's hard to find moans or transition. It's so easy in New York. Like, I could just walk up the fucking block right now and get moans off the street from homegirl Kimmy or homegirl this person or homegirl Latoya or whoever, right? So, like, it's just like, who you know, you could get, right? So for me, like, my experience is different when I transition. So for me, I started young. Do I believe every trans woman should be out there fighting cis women? No, I don't believe that. But if you have transitioned and so long and was so consistent with your transition then I don't see what the difference is. Like, your mass have broken down, your muscles have broken down, all that has broken down. But I do believe if you're like non-consistent with your transition, which a lot of girls are, right? 1 month they'll take moans, next month they won't. So I don't feel like those type of trans women should be out smacking no woman, right? For me, it's different. I was always consistent for like every day. So I don't know. My views on certain topics about transness and cis women, yes and no. But for me, if you come in my motherfucking face or if you say anything slick out at me, you're gonna get slapped. 100% you're gonna get slapped. And I'm gonna be the first one doing the slapping.
And I'm gonna say it again. People should not be concerned with what's outside of them. They need to concentrate on themselves internally, you know. Passing judgment on other people, yes, it's a common thing, but we need not to do it because people are free to do what they want. We have free will.
Clock in. But the thing is too, right? So, and this is what really, really gears it. People are, well, you're a trans woman, you gotta slap a cis woman, right? So, okay, let's use that as an example, right? So, you meet me in a store, right? I never met you a day in my life, right? You see me, you see me as a black woman in the store, right? If I went up to you and slapped you, would you know I'm a trans woman if I never told you and I'm passable? You wouldn't know, right? You would think another black woman is slapping the shit out you, and what you're gonna do is slap me back, right? There's no way for you to confirm my transness unless I tell you. There's no way the police is gonna confirm my transness unless I tell them. So for me, y'all wouldn't know I'm trans.
I look at it like this: 8 to 80 can catch it, man, woman, beast, child. Period.
But it's not about that. The topic is, earlier today, they were saying that this trans woman had defended herself and she shouldn't have slapped the woman back because she was still a man. And that's are we joking here? We have to be joking. We have to be kidding me, right? So that woman probably slapped that trans woman in Mandy's live because she probably didn't know that was a trans woman at all. She probably looked at her and was like, oh, that's a cis woman, never clocked her. I don't know what this woman looks like, so I can't really tell you if she's passable or not. But for me, if a black woman had came up to me, it doesn't even matter about the race. Let's just say if a woman had came up to me and slapped me, right? The first thing you're seeing is I'm slapping a black woman, which is big motherfucking candy. You're not going to know I'm trans unless I tell you. So once you slap me and I slap you back, how would you know that I'm trans? And that's one of the real questions I really have. She said woman was yelling, so I don't know what she was saying. So I wasn't, okay, so the woman must have knew she was a trans woman and then slapped her anyways and then expected her to get, it's just, listen.
Do you think people provoke? Do you think people provoke trans women and men?
For me, I can't say yes or no because my experience is different, right? So okay. I'm a passable trans woman, so I can't speak on trans women who is not passable. I don't know. So my transition was very easy in life, right?
But Candy, that even makes, okay, so she said, because I came in when she had already told her story. So she said the woman who was yelling, you're a man. So the woman followed her, and then the woman slapped her first?
Allegedly, this is what I'm hearing.
That's what she said?
I didn't hear, I wasn't there for it, right? So I'm hearing bits and pieces, so I don't know. All I heard was that the woman had slapped this trans woman, the trans woman slapped her back, and then everybody in the comments like, you can't slap her because you're a man. And that's what I heard, right? So Real was playing that clip, and that's what we got up to. So I'm not really sure because I was not in that live, so I can't really give you the details on what had transpired, but that's what I have gotten. And she said she pushed her. So like the woman followed. So what would you expect this trans woman to do? Not defend herself, just get beat up? That would never happen. If that was somebody's son, I would tell that man to slap the shit out that woman because she had lost her motherfucking mind.
People just need to keep their hands to themselves.
Clock in.
That's what I was going to say. The same thing.
Clock in.
I don't care who you are. If you don't want to get hit, then keep your hands to your damn self.
Clock in.
That's the bottom line.
Don't expect, like my mother always said, right? Like, and my mother says this till this day, Candy, you can't beat no man. So I say, my mama says that all the time, you can't beat no man. And I'm like, you're right. She's like, so if you hit a man, expect the man to hit you back. Don't not expect not to get hit back because you are a woman. So for women, and this is a message for every woman, trans woman, cis women, whatever woman you want to be considered, right? If you hit somebody, expect to get hit back, regardless of the gender. Don't say this person should not hit you because you hit them first. Get the fuck out of here. If you hit any of my brothers, and I'll tell my brothers this and my nephew this, if you hit them, and I don't give a fuck, I tell my brothers all the time, if a woman hits you, knock their ass out. Because they shouldn't be hitting your ass.
I
at
tell my
all.
son the same thing. I
Knock
tell
they
my son the
motherfucking
same
ass
thing.
out. And y'all come run on this app and say, well, Candy's promoting violence. No, I'm promoting realness. This is the real fucking world.
And that's
We're in the
That's
real fucking
right.
streets. Okay? If I hit somebody, expect my ass to get knocked the fuck out. Period.
Because depending on where you live, you hit somebody, they're going to pull out something and your life is
Clock
over.
in.
So you can't be just that